Hello everyone. Today we have a little different of a video. I have actually been in a secretly involved in a type of hobby, I must say. Now I gotta admit, this angle I have for the camera took a very, not a long amount, but precarious way of doing it right now. I'm not gonna show you, so you don't get mad at me. But anyway, back to the point of the video. Today, I will be building popsicle sticks. I will be using popsicle sticks to build a living, not living, breathing, but say a tank. It's an inanimate object, but my friends and I have been building a lot of these, and it's kind of turned out into a huge and amazing thing. Let me show you. Here, we have a couple examples of one. This is a Osamian, my country, Osamia. I'll put the link to my Discord server down in the description. Anyway, this is my version. It is named the Flicker. Very effective, but the top hatch has been proven to be easily shot in by enemy targets. So we're gonna have a new turret design, and maybe we'll keep this design. Maybe we'll have some track covers, because I've recently figured out that bombs will light these on fire, and then the tank can no longer move. Another example is this artillery. Just a simple one: engine, some ammo in the back, and then a long gun. This just simple troop carrier and artillery cannon is just a simple example of type tanks we make. Also, this one is known for having tires, not treads. Our final example is not a tank of my own creation, but a tank of BEU creation, the Brown Eye Union, which is another country and continent in the war today. So far, we have quite a few. So there's the Scratch Metal Clan, which we are at peace with. Then there's the BEU, like I just stated. We are at peace with them. Then we have the enemies, Evania. This Evania is built up of many little countries. One of them is the Lilleaster Republic, which is also our enemy. Then the Sethel Islands, which are also our enemies. Right now, the war is leaning towards having them in victory. Alright, let's stop explaining and show you how to build one of these. I forgot to heat up my hot glue gun. Be right back. So while that's heating up, I'll talk a little bit on how... actually, let me show you my face. That's better. So what really goes on here into building a tank is, one, you need tools, supplies, and time, and also for creativity. Check on all those. One, I have I have tools. Metal shears. I have multiple of them. These are some older ones. I'm going to get my newer ones because they clip a lot nicer. And then another tool is a hot glue gun. I have a cord, and then I have it all rigged up to electricity, basically. Then we have supplies. Popsicle sticks. I have there are multiple types. So first, there is the smallest type, which is just a normal basic popsicle stick. Then we rank up to jumbo, which is substantially bigger, about 2 times bigger. Then we rank up to... So after basic, jumbo, then we go up to super jumbo. Then we go to large. It's a weird way they have it put or whatever, but those are the 4 types we have known to man. Then we have dowels, many different sizes. Say, I have a little bit thicker one. Hard to tell, but it is thicker. And some more tools I use, say, are screwdrivers, to like pick out little areas of like if I'm cleaning the tank or I am marking or poking a hole through the cardboard. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Cardboard is another almost practically necessary item for building tanks. Helps cover large surfaces and also is substantial for armor. And it can be easily also bent into different shapes. Another thing we use, but it is debate on trial right now, are the way we have gun barrels. So at first, we would have these little Saturn rockets that would, as you see here in my older models, are the gun barrels. Recently, the president of Vania has decided he said it's more realistic, durable, and easier and cheaper to use. He is using dowels for gun barrels. I personally don't really care. I like the way the Saturn rockets look. But my friend, the leader of the Scratch Metal clan, I will not just expose his name, but he prefers Saturn rockets. He thinks dowels are stupid. I personally don't care. Avania now has upgraded to only dowels. I'm not sure about that. I might just do whatever. Anyway, now that you've got the main gist of it, let's get back to building. So the hot glue gun isn't heated up right now, so I'll give you a little history behind the Great Cardboard War. It started back it's almost been 2 years actually. A little over a year ago. My friend, the leader of the Avanians, I think I can just expose his name. His name is Evan. He invited me over to his house one day, and he's like, "Hey, man, you want to build a tank out of cardboard?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, bro. That sounds awesome." We started building. From then on, it turned into spiraling out into an amazing thing. I actually came up with the idea to add popsicle sticks because it's wood. I mean, cardboard actually never is. It's kind of, we didn't really know because we're trying to make it as real as possible. There's over like 5 pages of rules. I came up with the idea that instead of cardboard, wood equals steel or metal in the sense of real life. We don't know what cardboard equals. Other than that, well, I mean, over time, many people have joined. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 30 to 25 people in this right now. It's growing. It's growing. And since I'm at war with the Avanian clans or countries, whatever government system they have over there, we have wars. So we get together a load of our tanks and have a all-out war. So far, the last Osamian-Avanian war, the Avanians won, mainly because they were cowarding out in the back and only striking us with planes. We were the ones with tanks. They had like 2 tanks. I got both. I think I got 1 or 2 of them. But hot glue gun heated up, so get back to the building because I need to build tanks. I'm low. Okay, we're back, and so today we will be building a new type of tank. It's because mainly I build my tanks from memory and just out of my own imagination. And we're doing that today. But I found out that building tanks out of making blueprints for the tanks is so much easier and just it goes way quicker. But I don't feel like doing the easy way. I feel like taking fun, making it take long, because that's what the Scratch Metal, they take long. Avanian's all about production and whipping out all the tanks. But today, we won't be doing that. Today, we will be building a tank out of my own imagination. Let's grab some jumbos, and then some, I'm just going to call them minis. We will be constructing a simple artillery tank. No, you know what? I'm wrong. I lied. We can do a tank and a plane. So first, we're going to start off with a plane. So you guys, I ease you into it. Let's start with a plane. Planes are super simple. all you really have to do is you just build a square. I'll show you a plane. So this right here is a simple design of a plane. The propeller, the body, the wingspan, the fin, and the landing gear. And also it is optional equipped for bombs. And usually, if you want to be able to have airstrikes, you can mount machine guns, and you'll be able to shoot down tanks. That's what my flickers mainly died. But back to it. Plane. So we're gonna first clip off some edges. Hardest thing to do in this is keeping it straight. I'm gonna have to set up a new camera angle because this is super new. Difficulties, just trying to figure out better camera angles or not. I'll figure out one in the future. See how this video goes. So when you get them two lengths, how you do that is just you sit one on top. When you get your length desired for one, you just sit another one and snip, and then they're both the same size. Easy peasy. We need 4 in total to build the body for the plane. That's the way I start out. You can start out however you like, but I personally like to do that. Quicker, easier, and then you can map it out in your head and how it's going to look. Today, it's just going to be a simple little plane. Not going to add too much to it. Oh, and if you guys haven't already, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bells, and let's see if we can get to 5 likes this video. 5 likes, I'll drop the next video. Now, what we're going to do, this plane is going to be a dual wide plane. So we get stick two together, and we put one on one side, one on the other. And then you glue in the front and glue in the back. First, you know what? Scrap that idea. We're just going one. So what you do is you're going to glue along the edge of the popsicle stick. That was super hard to do for some stinking reason. I don't know why. Then we're going to hold the popsicle sticks together. Careful, hot. The glue is hot. But once you do it for a while, you build up a tolerance. Make sure it stays straight, so you're not having no wonky plane, and then it'll set off your whole build. Next, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I don't need to show you gluing it because you just watched me do it the first time. Alright, I just stuck my hand in hot glue, that hurt. Yeah, sometimes us builders still get burnt if we're stupid and stick our hand like blasted it right in the middle of glue. I'm going to start a new series on this today. This is the beginning of a brand new series. I'm going to have a lot of different kind of content, like tutorial videos, like here, funny videos like I've had in my past, challenge videos, and then maybe once I get some more advanced equipment, I'm just starting out, I don't have that much, some gaming videos. I think you guys like those. Well, some of you would like them. And I have some good gaming content, my good sir. I am crack at Fortnite, my guy. No, don't quote me on that. Now I'm just going to run glue against both these and then stick this on top. But before you do that, do not forget you need a little hatch for your guy. So you find one area where you want it, you cut here. No matter the length, you can be as big as engine bay you want, or area to sit in, cockpit, sorry. And then you get a mark. So I use a pen to get a mark. And then mark how big you want. Mark a little there. Cut right on the mark. And as you'll see, we made a little cockpit for him. Beautiful. So first I'm going to glue on the small piece, and just to see how that goes, we're actually going to glue one side, and we're going to push out the other side because this bowed in a little bit. This is a little bit of a weird design. Sorry guys, I'm a little sick, got over. So I don't know where the heck I got sick. I'm just gonna run glue across this. Perfect and schlag. If you hear any noise off in the background, I apologize beforehand, and this is because I live in a house with family and I have younger siblings, so it's kind of like they're loud and annoying. Anyway, so now that we have this piece glued on, we need to stretch this piece out, get glue on here, and then press it on, and it'll turn into a nice square. Just gonna lift this up. What's happening? You know what? I'm just gonna glue here and then stretch it out. That glue is very hot, I must say. This glue is hot today. It's either probably because I'm not as focused and I'm filming. This is the first time ever. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And I just started, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. So we are gluing on the same side we started with before, this side, and it didn't look right in the camera. This side to this side, and then we glue this side on this side for last. Let's get glue on it first. Glue, 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 glue. And let me know, guys, down in the comments if you like this kind of content. If you don't, don't really care. I'm still gonna put out content of this on here, but maybe not as much. See, because I like making YouTube content for you guys. I like entertaining you. I was talking to my dad because he was watching one of my videos, and he was like, these are lame. I'm like, what kind of videos do you like? He's like, I like tutorial videos. I'm like, tutorial, ba-bang. Mixed it with what I like and what he likes. So, more views and likes and subscribers. Sorry. This is really hard. I need to get a way better camera angle. And I just knocked out one of my supports for this. Because I'm filming on a computer. Don't judge me, bro. It's actually way easier to do that on a computer. Dude, never do what I just did. I just set my hot glue gun on its side. Never do that as a beginner. Ow, 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 ow. That is hot. Okay. Okay, your planes aren't going to be perfect the first time. See, like mine. Anyway, we never are going to be perfect. Duh. Put my support back in so this thing don't fall and I have to pay like $1,000. Okay, fixed. Now we have the main chassis of the plane. Simple, easy, streamline. Now we are going to get set, because the piece we chopped out of the middle we can put on the front. Make sure you have a way that it fits nicely, and then you're just going to see if it fits on there good. Then you're going to glue a little square. You're going to glue the square. Follow the square with glue. Make sure it's lined up right, and then just press it on. I always do the little wipe. When I push it, I just wipe my finger down it, so it just wipes all the glue off. Make sure it's straight, so you don't want to wobble on there and stuck on it. You have to re-glue. Re-gluing is a very hard and meticulous thing to do, because if you have to pull it off, it might break it, and you have to just remake the whole piece. Kind of annoying. Next, we're gonna, since we don't have a piece for it, we're gonna grab a new piece and cut it again. I'm gonna overestimate on it so I can just size it down when I look at it. That's a good thing. Always overestimate your size. So if it's too big, you can literally just size it down. I marked where. If you look, because if you undersize it, you'd have to get a whole new piece. And that's not nice. Takes up time, and as I said, we're trying to be streamlined and quick because this war is imminent, and it's hard to do. I'm gonna actually have a friend over, and we can probably build some of these today. I'm also gonna bring another video out there today, hopefully. Edit, because this one might take a long time to edit. I don't know how long tutorial videos take to edit. Then what we're gonna do is what I do. I think it looks nicer. I get the size up, so we're using jumbos for this. So what's next to jumbo? Super jumbo. So I make that its wingspan. Flip it around, and then I have this nice handy dandy board, measuring board. I stick it right on the edge, and then I'm able to find the center. So actually, I'm gonna lay this out and make it even. So it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares long. I mean, there's no middle. There technically is a middle, but it's a hairline middle. So there's 4 on this side, 4 on this side. So we go right in the middle. Draw a line up the middle, and that is the middle of our wingspan. Get our plane back. Put it right where we want it. I always put it a little back from the cockpit, so it's not just your wingspan's right butt up against your head. Put it up there. Make sure that is in the middle of this, technically. And then you're gonna glue all the surface space that is on the plane. So I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna stay on the side with the red mark, so we don't see it, because we're just gonna flip it over. And boom, baby. Now you don't have to do this every single time, because I like having mine a nice length, width, and making it even. But you can barely notice. Only if you look super close. It's probably not even. Then what we want to do is just grab. We don't have one here, so we're just gonna grab it and cut off a tip of it, and that is our fin. Stick it right there. Glue along the bottom. Stick it right in the center. You can find the center with your eye. No measuring required. Stick it on, and there's your fin. Now my friend Evan of Avania, he makes his plane super detailed. He recently made one of the most insane builds I've ever seen for a plane. He's definitely not putting that into war. And my screen just turned back because we hit 25 minutes, yes, 25 minutes. Cap, let's go. We just hit a new length for videos. Tell me if you guys like long videos or just short ones, because keep your attention span super short. Then we're done with that. Now, flip her over, and we just need to get the landing gear. What I do for landing gear is I actually get one of the mini popsicle sticks and cut this in half. You don't have to cut it super straight, because they will split off or go the other way or whatever. So you cut the tip, and then you cut as best you can in the middle. Now it's gonna start splitting, and then you just cut it off where it stops splitting. You choose your best piece, because you end up with 2. Which one looks better? This one. Then what I do is get one of my scraps. It looks like this. Glue it like this, and it's a tire. So I'm going to make it tilted so the plane sits up like slanted. So first what you do, flip it over, careful of the fin, and then before you do anything, it's going to be a little uneven. So you want to cut that tip off of that. What I do, just angle it the way I want it, the fin or leg to sit, and it sits nicely. Let me try and show you that. It sits nicely because it's cut right. Then we get a little glob of glue. There we go. Sorry, knock that over. And stick it on. What you're going to do is hold it at the angle. That's really burning my fingers. I haven't been making these in a long time. You're going to hold it at the way you want it. Nice and level and straight. Hold it there so that it dries sitting that way. Then we will put the tires on. Actually, I just realized I made a mistake in not saying something. I actually use 2 of them, so it's a double, so it looks like 2 wheels. So if you're trying to find some of them of the same length or size, these 2 fit well. And then you flip it upwards. Alright, looks like our video is cut short due to some technical difficulties. Parents. Mom. Alright guys, I'll try and rig up a better system for doing this. Sorry to cut you short. And I will make a part 2 of finishing the plane. The video is getting a little long anyway. Bye. Thanks. Subscribe, like, share the video, and have a great day.